Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my quiet craft room. Today I'm going to use the color bursts. They are wonderful, wonderful bursts of pure pigmented color. And I saw this first with Laurel Beard, and it was fantastic. Can that girl put videos together? I love it. Thank you, Laurel. She's over on Stamp Nation. And I saw her do these color bursts, and it was amazing. So I bought these with my three amigos when we were shopping, and I bought this Elizabeth Craft flower set, so I thought I would use that. And I'm just going to use this little Making Memories pad that I cut on and put this little foam pad for running through your embossing machine because I cut it. Isn't that awful? So I thought I would mold my colors on that, see if I can get used to that. And I took out those that I needed, and let's get going. Plugged in my heat gun, and here's my wonderful yellow, blue, green. It's the phthalo green, ultramarine blue, lemon yellow, Alzerian crimson. I used that on my picture yesterday. Alzerian crimson, and the violet, and of course the orange. And I'm so sorry you can't find your blue, Janet, but I don't have it. Haven't found it yet. So I thought I would do these. I'm going to do up a card that I need some flowers. So I thought, what better way to go than to start with these. And then I'll have I have 140 pound cardstock, and I'm going to have I want to use it like this so that I have a mask behind there. Just have to take a little bit of this out. And I saw the most beautiful. I took my granddaughter yesterday when I went to the butcher's to fill up her tank, her gas tank. That's what nannies do to make sure they always have gas. And we went down there, and she had these hanging flowers that she got in Hawaii, and she has them hanging just a little on her mirror. I don't like hanging stuff on the mirrors, but anyway, I said I have to try that color with my color bursts. So that's what I'm going to do here. I had to run this through twice because I didn't have it set on there. And somebody had asked me through an email if I would show that, what did I do with it here quickly? That tool and the, right here. You know how we have intricate dies? I'm going to do another die with this that I bought last week, but we have this Tool-in-One. Well, Tool-in-One here comes with the foam, and it's Tool-in-One foam from Spellbinders. And when you use this with your intricate die to get out the paper, you set your paper die on here upside down, and you go like this, and the paper underneath does not fly all over. There's something sprayed on this foam that you can go like this, and it doesn't come off until you go directly upside down and flick it like this, and all of it. It has an anti-static coating. So this is called the Tool-in-One foam. By Spellbinders. Okay, so I was using that last week, and they wanted to know what that was, and that's what it is. So let's get working on here. So what I'll do is the colors that I saw on Katie's flower were yellow in the center, a bright pink on the outside with a deep violet. It was so pretty. And I thought, I am going to do that with these. I've been watching videos, and they are truly wonderfully pigmented product. They looked really nice. So let's get started. I'll kind of come in on here so you can see them working. And if I hear Hunter, he's downstairs sleeping on a nice big fluffy blanket on my living room rug. And if I hear him, I will just stop the video. All right, so I saw on there, I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to put the powder like this to the bottom so that I don't have to keep poofing it out. So I'm going to put a little drops on here, barely touching, because I know they explode with color. Oh, that one got a biggie. There, there, there. Okay, maybe I'll do a color on. Oh, no, I'll keep going. When you have to poof it out like this, yikes. I know that's going to send out. Let's try that. Then I will put some purple. Whoa, boy, that one was ready. Okay. Oh, that one was ready. Let me grab my tweezers. Take a look at these tweezers at the end. Does that have a point or what? And they go closed right at the point. So let's share some. There we go. There we are. And when this wets, that's all right there. Let's try some red. I don't want to waste any. That's my fear with doing anything like this, is the waste. Believe it or not, I don't like to waste. I'll figure out something to do with it, like I am with making this embossing, or this underneath. I don't mind that. Let's see what we have here. I'll go with some yellow. I used yellow on my buffalo, and I'm telling you, it was awesome. These are going to be pretty, pretty flowers. And then, Janet, this blue's for you. I think I want more yellow on these sun-kissed ones. All right, let's see. Red. And I just said I want more yellow, and then I put red on it. And then green. Kind of amazing here. Here we go. Let's get our water. I have this gigantuous one of water. Let's move these over and start squirting. Oh my. Oh, prettier than I imagined. Ah. Look at this. I'm not going to touch anymore. I think I'm going to grab my smaller mister though, because that is, where's my small mister? Well, let's just grab, because it's all over everything. Wow, that's a strong mister. Let me get a hold of this. I don't even think I'm going to. I'm going to go like this. I will use this on mixed media, like as a card background. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Yep, I'm in love. I'll be using these all the time. So let's set this here to dry. My flower base. I should have done just one, like I said, all yellow, but I didn't know how wonderful these were going to turn out. Let's add some more water to this. Because it is extremely powerful jet on this. Let's see. It's not letting them. It's not misting, it's coming out like a big, big squirt. Okay, let's go like this. Then I'll cut it with the die, with a die to get this. Look at this color. Can you believe that? There's another one. And these are going to be deep purple, but that's okay. Now that I know, until you first see when you zap it exactly how it's going to run, I think what I would do is, that one looks a little muddy. Let's get rid of that. What I would do is make my mess on the sheet like this and then put the flower into the mess, but I'm loving this colors. Let's swing by there. You never waste paper, right? Wow. And then you can always take the color and give it a squirt in the water and watch it do its thing. Okay. This one's kind of muddy. That's all right. Okay, if I had to do this again, which I will, I know what I will do. That is really pretty. Love that. Let's take them up off of here. That's for the inside of my flower. One left here. All right, let me show you what I think. Go in the purple here. There. I'll make that a purple hue. Okay, so let me just see here. I'm going to work this around. I love the way it pools on a squirt like this. Can you see that up close? Wow. But I've kind of purpled that out. So let me just grab some paper towels here and start again and see what we can come up with. While that's drying, I'll put my, and I'm talking pigment, pigment, pigment. And every crafter has already seen, so I won't go crazy like showing you. Where's Janet and the girls when I need them? This is all they did. They would grab something and clean it. Janet especially. I'd be thinking she's crafting and she's over there cleaning up my stuff. I'm getting better at it though, like being able to make a mess and work in the mess. But now that I see that my spray bottle is too powerful, the squirt is way too powerful for my, I'll clean these up after. I will put this flower together just so you can see. I brought my Wink Estella over and I want to try this baby wipe sheet with this. There's my Wink Estella. So let's try that. Okay. And you will get inky. Oh yes. I was watching Catherine make a card and her hands were just blue with ink, and that's nice because that means it's all pigmented. That's awesome. All right, let's turn my good cardstock that I just kind of wrecked. Kinda. We will blow this dry. Thought I heard something. I don't want the baby getting up and I'm not there. That's beautiful. All right, so let's put this together and see how it looks together. Now, this would be nice for the burgundies. Like, I'm going to dip that in here just because I want a little bit more red. So I'll let that dry there. Okay, look at that pigment. Wow. Okay, so let's put that together quick. This does not take long if you have your stuff together. I'll take that off. All right, so my glue gun is ready, and let's make it. Isn't this beautiful? All right, so let's get that fiber broken up in here. Yeah, looking good. Should I go turn it around and do it the other? No, I'm going to go this way. I love it because you can feel, and this is watercolor paper, and you can feel that fiber breaking up, and when fiber breaks up, it gives it a glossy texture from the metal hitting the paper, which is nice. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. And the last one. I won't put them all together, but doing that, but this is great. And I would spray the back as well, but let's just put it together, see how it looks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wrong side. 4, 5. And I do want these bursting on the top. Grab all of the spider webs out. And for time's sake, I'm only going to do this like this. But this is terrific. The flower color, when I pick a paper on a card, I'll post it up. I just needed to see for first time how they managed to, like how they reacted with the water, and you need a light spray. I'm talking light spray bottle. Okay, that's the key. And then you can just roll up your petals, which I would, or stamen, and I would, yeah, grab those. This is pretty. Okay, so let's go on to something else. I'll post a flower with this. I get a little colored brad for the center. I wasn't prepared because I'm babysitting Hunter, so I wasn't going to, I thought I was not going to be in my craft room, so this is kind of nice. There. So there's the color burst on a beautiful flower. Isn't that nice? And then I will do the backs. Put a little bit of Winkostella on the ends. Let's see how that works. I use these all the time. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll just do the bottom here. Gorge. Oh, look at that. I'm doing all of it. Can't just do the bottom with Winkostella. As soon as you see it come out, it just makes you wanna get artsy. Let's just do it, and it's done, and I'll put it on a card. I have so many cards I have to get out, or want to get out. I don't have to. Then I'll put a nice brad on the center. Let me show you this on the white cardstock with the Winkostella. You see that? Took us seconds. That's beautiful. All right, so let's try the baby wipe. I'm going to turn it around like this. I am going to apply my powders like this. All the colors, you can see them going, that's just on this. Blue, orange, did I put purple on there? I can't remember. I know I put the yellow and the red on the outside. Okay, so we have the baby wipe. I'm going to react this lightly. With the water, just to see how much I need. And then let's take it here, turn our cardstock over, grab our, and this will look beautiful. Ah, look at this. I don't think I needed to add that water at all. So if you had that as a background, look at all the colors on that baby wipe. Let's turn it over and see how it will go with the, just a second here, with that. I'm looking right at that beautiful. Balloons. Let's try the balloons. And I'm not going to touch the baby wipe. I'm going to leave it. There we go. It's just a nice watercolor look is what it is. There we are. Okay. So I will take this here. I am going to move it up like this. You can see it. And this is just playtime. I'm going to get a nice card. I thought while Hunter was sleeping. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Look at that. Oh, do I have it down there? Look at the color in there from the baby wipes. That's beautiful. Yeah, a lot of fun. And you know what? I would actually use this on a project on the baby wipes, believe it or not. I did a baby wipe. I'm going to blow this dry and I'm going to make flowers out of this. Yes, and I'll post that. So anyway, that was my first try at it, and I'm totally, let's see. I'm going to give it a little bit like this. Yep. It's a win-win situation. That's even prettier than, no, I guess not as vibrant. But look at, it's beautiful. One is vibrant, one isn't. So anyway, I think that's really pretty. I'm going to do a card. You can't get my recommendation for this. I'm going to keep this over here because I'll show you a nice flower used with that. Is the spray mister to be very misty. Otherwise you're blowing that pigment. Like look at, just a little dot was on there. You're blowing the pigment everywhere. And that's not good. Because now color burst is actually bursting. This is the dye I used here. Oh, this one is, I'm sorry, this one was the Shapeabilities Blenders. I thought it was the Heartfelt Creations. That other one is over there. It's not this one. But anyway, just as pretty, right? And that's by Donna Salazar. So I'll clean that up. I'll go get lunch ready for Hunter and I. I think this is gorgeous. I'll clean that up. And look at that, the Wink Estella. I'll do some flowers with that. So you have yourself a blessed day. Yes, I love them. I'm hooked. I will be using them today. As soon as Hunter's going home at lunch, and I'll be spending the afternoon creating in my craft room. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.